I welcome on stage someone who will make us contemplate on those questions whilst also listening to her thoughts. She has written this text solely for the IDG Summit, so please welcome on stage spoken word artist Rosanna Rippel. When you choose to meet the world today, open-heartedly, it is a lot to hold. Shutting your eyes can feel like a savior, but most of us know it's a behavior that won't shield. Ignorance is not bliss. It's rejecting what is. And when you stop denying what is real, and the truth you locked inside you is unsealed, you're forced to feel. Suddenly showering in this overpowering task of holding the hurt. Who taught you how to be in pain? Have you learned how to be in pain? How to acknowledge, how to stay in it, how to grieve, then accepting, and from that presence connecting to response ability. Our capacity to cope with hope and teach ourselves to be energetically lit enough, psychologically fit enough, have grit enough so that when the shit that's tough hits the fan, we can change. We don't have more time for hurrying, no more energy to spend on worrying. Because when we fight against violence, or scream that we need silence, we defeat ourselves. It's a reification of despair, a broadcasted scare. Rather, we need beacons that are not strobe lights but fireplaces. A higher places kind of voice that pierces the noise with compassion and calm. People who stopped pointing in a direction and became the goal themselves. Playing their unique part of the picture, like we all have to do, not going towards, but going through. The process of discovering the motive of yourself as a jigsaw puzzle piece. The process of starting to know thyself, in the words of Socrates. The ruthless rewiring of your brain. And it's for these points in history we train. It's hard to be brave in paradise. We don't get wise from surfing highs. It's when we know how to cruise the low that we can rise and grow. When we learn to love the challenge, look straight into its eyes and go, hello, welcome. We are Team Human. We want this planet to be habitable for our children. We fucked up. We know we need to do things differently. We know the world will change. We know we will have to change, but we will do it together. And we will do it with the joy of doing it together because we are a team. Thinking and moving as a stream. We are the flock who forgot that it is a flock heading towards a cliff many of us can see. Those who are trying to stop are starting to sense the speed and the force of the motion, a greedily stampeding ocean with the course of the race set straight off the face of the earth. So what do you do in a situation like that? What do you do? I don't know. I don't know if anybody knows. It's a hard question. Ill-structured, wicked, wet problem with an undefined but definite deadline. There's this mouthful of uncertainty. A lot to hold. Since you can't know a story that's never been told, the outcome can't be predicted, neither controlled. You can't push evolution. It has to unfold. And the least we can do is pay attention to what is being played out and focus with intention as we're watching something unmade sprout. For humanity and the world they dream about, I choose to believe in the team we won't survive without.